Hi, welcome to Peter Everton's Art. Thanks for filling in the poll, my online poll for superheroes. Spider-Man was the winner. I'm going to draw Spider-Man in today's video, so check it out. Let's go. Starting Spider-Man is reasonably easy. We are going to be drawing a head shape. So I'm just going to draw a shape that comes around like so. This is the top of Spider-Man's head. Now I'm looking at more of an Ooshie style Spider-Man. Thanks to those people that suggested how to draw Spider-Man. There's so many different options you could go with, but I'm going with a little bit of a simplified version of Spider-Man. I'm just going to draw a nice light line through the middle there. That's just like a guideline for halfway. I'm now going to start by drawing his arm, and that's going to be his hand there. Bring down his leg. This is going to be his foot here, and this is going to be his other hand here because he's sort of coming sideways like this, and I'm going to bring that one up there, and he's bring this down sort of level with that. So that's his shoulder, and he's got his arm coming straight down, so we'll bring that around. Then we're just going to have his leg, another foot that's sort of tucked in behind there, and that's his leg. He's sort of squatting down, and don't forget to draw his leg coming around like so. So I've got the basics of Spider-Man so far. Now we're going to add all the details on. So I'm going to have his eye, and his eye is going to be coming down and then round it around like so, and then point it back up. What we do on that side, we're going to try and do on the other side. Give yourself a bit of space in there. So see how I've got that round coming back up, back down and around. Try and keep this distance and this distance the same. All right, draw the little spider on his chest. So an oval shape, and then he has two legs going up that way, two legs coming down that way, and notice how I'm flicking them down, flicking up. And now to finish off the fingers, it's a matter of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then his thumb's going to come in and around like so. That's going to be his thumb line there. Now for his boots, 1, 2, 3, 4. You could go another one there, maybe make that a bit wider, and then we're just going to have a couple of little bits like this for his boots. And then don't forget his thumb. His thumb here comes like that, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's his glove there. Bring that line up. Bring that line up. Do the same to this boot. With the little bits. So you can see we've got Spider-Man looking pretty good. Just give him a couple of oval shapes in the eyes. Now this is the fun part, getting the web on his face. So pretend there's a point here, and you're going to flick in lines that come to that point. Try and space them evenly, and pretend they all go into that point there. Now I'm not drawing them all the way in, but I am trying to be consistent. Now what we're going to do is we are going to bring that one there down a little bit more. These few down into there. We have to put in some more of the finishing touches, and that is where his arm is blue. So we're just going to put a line there. That's going to be blue, that arm, and then we'll put a line there, and that's red glove. Might bring this glove up a bit higher and have his fist. That's his arm there. So that's going to be all blue, blue, blue leg, And if you wanted to, you could put some spider webs coming on his body, like so. It's up to you whether you want to put some of them on, and if you want to do it on his glove as well, but I'm going to leave his glove. All right, time for some outlining. I'm going to use some Sharpies. I'm going to outline him thick, so thick around the main outlines. Once you've coloured it all in markers, you can either leave it like that, or you can let it dry and then you can go over it with some coloured pencils. Now I like to add some highlights and some darker areas in using coloured pencils, making sure that you use quality coloured pencils, you choose your light source, and you just colour in, adding a little bit of detail, adding some darker areas. So for example, here I'm using darker blue on the right hand side underneath of where the darker areas would be. Putting some lighter blue on for the highlights on the blue section, some lighter reds and some deeper reds on the darker areas. You can see that it makes it look a little bit more 3D and a little bit more effective with a bit more pencil over the top of your markers. And you just keep going until you're happy with what you've done. I'm just putting some on each of the grooves of the fingers there, the face, putting some more white highlights on. I'm using some nice Derwent pencils, they're pretty good. Even a little bit of like reflection and lighting on the dark bits of his eyes looks good. And also the shadow that he's casting on the ground. It's these little final touches, as you can see the difference there. I think it's definitely worth it. Right, it definitely looks better with the coloured pencils. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got something out of it. And if you did, give me a like. Remember to subscribe to our channel. And thanks to those Spider-Man fans for selecting to draw Spider-Man. Thanks a lot. Bye for now. I'll see you next time. Cheers.